Greetings. The Kevin Durant move was shocking to everyone in the NBA. The move on the part of Durant was an excellent move because it allows him to get a ring prior to his career ending. It's also an amazingly great move for Kevin because he's the smallest superstar in the NBA. What I mean by that is that most superstars that are on any team tend to assert themselves as the star that they are. And Kevin has never been an assertive all-star. Had he chosen to stay at OKC and take over the team, the quality of his play and his personality would have attracted anyone he would wanted to play with. This is a clear indictment of Russell Westbrook and his team leadership skills, and it obviously puts OKC in a position where they'll decline into the bottom of the NBA for the foreseeable future, which could mean 5 to 10 to 15 years of mediocrity. All a shame. The biggest problem with the trade that's occurred is that the NBA is going to be severely wounded by this move. I say this because the more teams you have that represents competition for each other, the more interesting it is for fans. Watching a small group of teams all the time destroy the also-ran teams is both painful to watch and not very interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the NBA addresses this problem of a small group of super teams and a whole bunch of teams that are mediocre. I also want to finally congratulate Steph Curry, because if you carefully watch what's been going on, there's a new type of leadership that's being asserted in the NBA that's defined by what's going on with Steph Curry. We all knew that LeBron James could attract a team around him because they knew how good he was, and then with Kyrie there, it gave him one other all-star from which he could build on to get to a championship. In the case of Steph Curry, when you look at how he administers a team, he does run the point, but he's a point guard in the vein of he has an ability to transition from being the dominant scorer when needed into the passer facilitator when needed if he's not making it or he deems it supportive of the team to do so. I believe the Warriors now are set to do 1, 2, possibly three-peat if they stay healthy with little difficulty. Kudos to the Warriors fan. As an NBA fan, I think it's a disaster because we now have fewer teams and games that are worth watching, with OKC now trying to figure out how to deal with the NBA of one superstar versus having had two of the best. Thank you.